Alright guys, Gamer Dad here. Like I had promised, we're going to be talking about the weapon crafting tonight in Loadout. I have another video here on the channel, I'll put the annotation up if you'd like to see some of the gameplay footage of Loadout. I will have a little bit here at the end of the video to see what weapon we've created, kind of how it works. So, this is the weapon crafting screen that we're looking at right here. When you start Loadout for the first time, you're just going to have a couple options. You're going to have your grenade launcher, and you're going to have your assault rifle. I believe those are the only two that you have. It's been a little while since I've actually started this game, so I forget. But I believe those are the two that you are going to have available to you. Now, right off the bat, you're going to have an option to click this button right here that says Create New. So let's go ahead and click that and start creating a new weapon. Now, we're just going to call this my super amazing awesome gun we'll just start there. Alright, my super amazing awesome gun. Now this is what it's going to be named. Little fun fact, when people actually shoot you and pick this up off the ground, this is what it's going to be called, my super amazing awesome gun, when they pick that up. So anyway, here's what it defaults into. There's a lot of options. It can be a little daunting like I was saying. So let's go ahead and first and foremost pick what it's going to be. So we have the rifle, which is going to be like a machine gun, kind of a standard assault rifle. That can be shifted and changed into actually like a sniper rifle, burst fire, or an assault rifle. Typically, those are the three that you go with. Now, I'm going to go a little in depth here in just a moment. Now, we have the launchers, which these are a gun that just whoops my tail every time, but for some reason I can't shoot the broadside of a barn with one of these. So we will not be creating one of these tonight. The next one down, we have the Pulse. Now this is a gun that once you get used to it, you can start really dominating. I'm going to show you guys one of my Pulse weapons here in just a moment. And then finally, we have the beam gun, the laser beam. And this is incredible. You can have it shoot fire, you can have it shoot lightning, you can have it shoot a lot of different things. So what we're going to go ahead and do, let's go ahead and create a laser beam rifle. I don't have one of these, I haven't been using it, so we're just going to go ahead and go with that. So we've selected laser. Now just go ahead and we'll start on the top left hand corner with stock. Now this is the stock is of course this part of the gun that you see right here. And we have 4 different options. A standard stock, which is not going to give you any any benefits. You can see right here on the screen. I'm going to go ahead and highlight it. This is what you're looking at, what the benefits, what the decreases are, kind of based upon the type of player you are, based upon the kind of gun you're looking for. The dampening shock improves the stability, so in other words, you're going to be able to hip fire better. You have the shock absorbing, stopping power, at the cost of stopping power and fire rate. Someone's going to have to explain to me why I would want to put that on there. Maybe it just doesn't kick as much. That might be something people enjoy. And then also aluminum. This is the aluminum right here is going to help you move around the battlefield faster. But for right now, you know what? Let's go ahead and go with aluminum. That sounds good. Now, you see here, right, it's a good example. It's going to cost 199 of these bad boys. It's going to cost 199 space bucks. Now this is a free-to-play game, but they of course are going to need to make a profit somehow. And I think they do a really good job of making this rather inexpensive. I mean, you earn this money as you're playing, but you can also purchase some to get yourself some awesome weapons. Now, this is not a pay-to-win. I can promise you that. There are some pay-to-win games out there. I played Tribes Ascended for a while. That's a pay-to-win game. This is definitely not. You don't have to play for a long time to get the guns that you really like. I have not purchased a single space bucks. All the weapons and guns that I use and I do decently with, I've earned the money to do, unlocked what I need. Not only that, is they give you a little bit to start with, so you can kind of play around and figure out what you want. So from there, let's go ahead and go with what kind of zoom we want. So we're going to go with the aluminum stock. Let's go with the zoom. Now, we have the iron sights. I'm a huge fan of. That's probably what we're going to have. Recon scope, which has a 1.5 times zoom. It's kind of a quick zoom. It just kind of gets you a little bit closer, not too much. The optical zoom is, I would say, your standard scope that comes on sniper rifles that we're familiar with. And then the long range bad boy. Now, we do not need this on a beam gun because this thing is not like a one-shot kill. You got to keep it locked on the enemy in order to do well with it. I'm going to show you that in just a moment. So the barrel. This is pretty cool. This is actually going to be very, this is going to be what we want to look at. You have 5 different options right here. I'm going to go top-down assault. The assault barrel is for medium rate of fire, most effective at medium range. Gatling is just what it says. It's a spinning barrel. Sniper, single shot. Well, for the most part. I mean, it's a beam gun. And then we have the light assault, which is a high rate of fire, short, medium range. I believe this is just makes it more lightweight. And then the silencer. We do not need a silencer in our beam gun. Now, if you don't know how these function, I'm going to show you something right now that I was going to kind of wait till the end, but because we have a lot of different options right here, and I'm not too sure what I want to do personally, let's go ahead and see what this light assault's going to feel like on this gun. Now, we don't need to just make this and go into a map. We can test it out. So let's test it out. See how quick that was? See how quick you go in there? And see, I was messing around with it there a second ago. Now, I apologize for the, let's go ahead and make the sound, turn the sound down a little bit here. It's a little, that hit indicator's a little high. We'll just turn the master volume down altogether. There we go. Alright, now I do not want the long range scope. Forgot that I put that on there. And just like that, we're going to go back into the test. Now, this is the testing site. You have guys running so you can kind of... Look at that. Look at that laser beam of death. I know I'm missing, but I'm missing on purpose. Don't worry. All right. So this is our gun that we're figuring out. We have the fire burning right now on it. As you can see, it's like a DOT, a damage over time, for any MMO players out there. This game does register headshots versus body shots. You'll be able to see in another weapon that I have going. So this is us testing it out. You can see the rate of fire with this. It actually has a certain amount of time before the barrel starts overheating. And as you can see, when this gun is trained on somebody, it does some pretty decent damage, especially when you have the damage over time of the fire gun. So on the bottom left-hand corner here, you hit escape to return to weapon crafting to see what we're going to go ahead and do. So we've done the stock as aluminum. I really like that. The iron sights is great because this gun's going to be kind of a run around, shoot from the hip, see what we can do to cause some damage. I'm going to keep that light assault barrel on there, and let's go ahead and see what kind of payload. So we have the slug. Let's see what that looks like. Looks pretty damaging. It's not a fire, so it has a higher damage output in the beginning, but it doesn't have damage over time. So this is something that's really going to take somebody down pretty quick and not necessarily kill them when they run back around the corner. Now, how this guy's functioning, I really don't know. Wow, look at that. Anyway, what a hilarious game. So as you can see, you tag him in the head, it's a 6. Tag him down in the leg, it's a 4. These guys are rather crude. So I kind of like that, but let's see what else we got. We have the fire, the pyro, which I showed you. The health turns this gun into a healing gun. The juice turns this gun into a buffing gun. And so here's 3 damage and then two helpful things. Now the Tesla is something. It's kind of you could almost view it as like an area of effect type gun. So you'll be able to shoot. You hit this guy, and it tags the guy next to him. So if people are running around in groups of other people, this might be rather helpful. Maybe 2 or 3 people are defending the jackhammer, or something's going on and you see 2 or 3. It might be really helpful. I'm personally a fan of the slug, so let's go ahead and go back to that. So just to recap, we're doing a beam gun. It's only ranked level 1. It's aluminum stock, iron sights, light assault, slug. The cooling, we're just going to go ahead and keep standard. I'm told I don't want to decrease the damage. I don't want to decrease the capacity, so we're going to go ahead and keep these things standard. And finally, full auto. We can do semi-auto. I don't need to do that. It's a beam gun. Spooling, that took me a little while to figure out what it does, but you're going to be able to hear it. Do you hear that wind up? So I click the trigger, and it takes a little while to wind up. And then we have 2-round burst, 3-round burst. No point in that with the beam gun. So we're going to go ahead and keep it semi-auto. So that right there is our weapon. We're going to go ahead and use that one. So we're going to go ahead and say build. Now, because there was something that we needed to purchase, we're going to go ahead and use that with our balance. It's syncing. Boom. Done. We have our gun. It's the super amazing, awesome gun that GamerDad has now built. Now, it sees that this is not something that's currently part of our loadout, so let's go ahead and go in there and do that. Now, I have the assault and battery, which you guys have seen in another video. I have sticky situation in my gun, so let's go and replace my gun with, where'd it go? My super amazing awesome gun. Boom. Alright. Let's go back to weapon crafting. Let's go ahead and just show you guys what else we have going on. I have buff and stuff, and here you go, bro. These are guns that I don't use too often. This is a healing gun. This is, of course, a buffing gun. I use these more so that I can earn some of the daily quests. I call them quests, daily achievements, to earn more space bucks. Sticky achievement. This is a fun gun. I'm going to show you. I want to go ahead and I had this as a slug. Alright. Look at this. You guys want to dominate? You guys want to have some fun? This is a cannonball gun. Look at this. OP. That's right. This gun is a ton of fun. I mean, just rains death on the back. You're shooting frickin' spiked cannonballs. I mean, how much better can you get? You do got to lead the target a little bit, but it's ridiculous. It's a ton of fun. I would highly recommend building this out. Now, mine's sticky situation. We got standard iron sights, Gatling, slug, and it's a standard slug, magazine standard, and it's fully auto. Check it out, guys. You're really gonna enjoy it. Yeah, I don't need to make any changes. And then we got my gun, which I've upgraded a little bit. And then there's a grenade launcher and my sniper rifle, Bessie. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cut here into some gameplay. And what we're going to do is we're going to try out my super amazing, awesome gun. Alright, beautiful, beautiful. Maybe a smiley face. Very nice. Alright, let's go ahead and kill some people. Okay. Alright. That works, that works. Let it cool down a little bit. I got my red dots on the top right hand corner of the screen. Apparently we are playing Death Snatch, so basically kill confirmed. Oh. See what I'm talking about? I just always get lit up by those guns. I just can never do anything myself. Alright, let's try to keep it on target. Keep it on target. He is a bot, so let's see what he does. Got the kill. Got the kill. We got two of them over here. These bots actually play pretty good. Let's go ahead and switch to the sticky situation. I can actually hit them. Come on. Let's go, Gamer Dad. Get him. Broken arrow. That means that I shot his rocket. Oh. Run away! Run away! There we go. Grab some health. And let's go ahead and follow our team. Oh. Have some.
Call posted. You are in the lead.
Here he comes.
Kill confirmed.
And I got killed by a bot. So you see Matasaurus, Metreon. This is 6 Edge Gaming. That's actually me. That's what I used to play under. And then Big Damn Artist. We're all human players against a team of bots. So here we go.
You denied.
And I think we're losing. Oh no, we're winning. Okay, bottom left-hand corner. We're winning. Let's see if we can get this guy cornered here. And I'll try not to die. Take a... There we go. Boom! Take it down. I noticed one of the big perks of having this sentry gun is a lot of times the other people will focus on that, giving you a chance to put some rounds into them. Alright, I'm getting my butt kicked a little bit over here. Try to get him from a different angle. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Serpentine. Oh, he was taunting the dead body. That's what he gets. Kill confirmed. double jump and then jump. Helps you jump higher. Assisted suicide, that's always helpful. Alright, so this is basically just a really fun kill confirm map. Now, as you can see, the turret that I set up is going to shoot what I set it up as. So when I had my cannonballs of doom there, it's shooting cannonballs of doom because that's what I had. That's what I had selected. Let's change to our new gun. There we go.
Kill assist.
It's a pretty effective gun. It looks pretty annoying to fight against, personally. I mean, if I was the one... Let me get this health box before he does. Here we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. That'll work. Melee kill. That'll work. Look at him. He's taunting. Alright, gameplay commentary is kind of quiet. I apologize for that. Apparently I'm concentrating pretty hard here. So, the match is getting, we're still in the lead, which is, oh gosh, which is still pretty good. So that's pretty much our gun here. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this. I know it's not a full match here, but you know the goal was to see how the gun that we created is going to act and going to handle. It's it's effective. I think I definitely think there will probably be some tweaking. I think if I was going to use this gun, I would probably change up a couple things. I would probably try different beams. I do like this this steady beam here. But, you never know. Something else might work just fine. Something like the, the pyro. Try that out. Because I'll tell you what, when you get that after kill, after you've died and someone's still on fire and burns going around the corner, I mean, people freak out when they get on fire in this game. People freak out in real life, but also in the game. So it's all about trial and error, figuring it out. But the good thing about Loadout is that it, you have that ability to be able to test your gun before you play it. So it's not like I'm trapped in here with a gun I don't like and a loadout I don't like. I was able to test it out and say, you know what, I think this is going to work well for me. And I think that's a really good feature in pretty much any any game is your ability to be able to try it out. That I don't know, it almost feels like a level of customization that doesn't lock you in. So anyway, that's the video for tonight. If you guys enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, comment. I really appreciate the comments. I love the feedback. It's one of the favorite parts of my day is seeing comments on videos and be able to kind of go back and forth with you guys. So I thoroughly hope you enjoyed the video. This is Gamer Dad here. I'm gonna go ahead and head to bed. You guys have a good night.
Good night, Daddy.